Okay, let's go. We got 8 counts to start. 7, 6, 4, 3, feet nice and wide. Inhale up. Stand tall, exhale. Inhale up, exhale. 2 more times. Big breath in, big breath out. 1 more. Let's go tempo. Here we go. We go up and down. Inhale, exhale, up, down. My knees are tracking over my toes. I go 4, 3, 2. Take your hands to your hips, lunge side to side. I'm going to start with this arm here. I'm going to make a figure 8 with it. That makes sense? Figure 8. Figure 8. Yep. Warming up the shoulder and the back. Just draw that figure 8. Now I'm going to take that arm into a side stretch. 8, 7, good. 6, smile. We're working out together. And 3, and 2. Now I'm going to put those 2 moves together. Okay? Figure 8, side stretch. Reach. Figure 8, side stretch. Figure 8. A coordination involved here, right? Okay, other side. Figure 8. Don't bang into your bar. You got it. I go 4, 3, 2. Let's do that side stretch. 8. Good. 7. Core is engaged always. Pull it in and up. 4, 3, 2. Let's put those 2 moves together. Figure 8. Side stretch. And down, out, over, release. There we go. We look good. Nicely done. Now let's plie pulse. Clasp those hands. Tuck that tail, but the pelvis stays neutral. You got it. 8 more here. 7, 6, 5, 4. Now let's alternate a heel raise. One goes up, then the other goes up. You got it. So this stays still. So don't shift like this. Stay center. Yes, no leaning. Think of tall, 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 tall. Give me 8 more each. I go 8 more. 7, 6, looking good. 5. Here's a 4, 3, 2 more. My hands are going to go to my thighs, and I'm going to arch down. Round it up. Do it again. I inhale, arch. Exhale, scoop that belly, squeeze my glutes to bring that spine back up. Stay right here, and the shoulders are going to go forward. Just alternate them. Yep. I am. 8 more. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse. Now I take this arm and slide it across and face that direction. Here I go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Slide it back out. Plie for 8. I'll be going the opposite direction and 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Slide it across. Go 8. Nice and tall in that spine. I go 4, 3, 2. Open back up. 4, 3, 2. Slide it across. 4, 3, 2. Open it up. Go 4, 3, 2. Other side. And let's do 1 more set with sets of 2s. 2 here. Slide across. 2 and 2. That one's so fast. Let's do 1 more set of 2s. Why not? Side. Open. Now stay here, and let's take it to a down and up. You got it. Now make sure that front knee is over the ankle, not going past it. And 3, and 2, and 1. Hold here. Drive it in, push it away. Drive it in, push it away. So I'm in a slight diagonal here. Yes, and I pull. I pull. I pull. Let's pick it up. Running man arms. Run, run, run. You got it. That front leg hasn't changed at all. Stay strong. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, open back up to a plie. Woo! Feels good to move, yeah? 4, 3, let's turn it. Hold. Let's lunge. Down and up. Knee over the ankle. Tall in the spine. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2. Now I'm going to pull it in, drive it in, drive it in. It's an exhale to an inhale. My body's in a slight diagonal. My front leg has not changed. Pick up the tempo, running man arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me 8 more. I go 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to stay facing this direction, and we're going to squat. I'm going to clasp, pull through. Clasp, pull through. You got it. Inhale, exhale. Down, up, down. We're going to do 8 more here, and then we're going to move to our bar. And you can use anything for a bar, right? Back of a chair, a countertop, back of a couch, or go barless if you dare. 1 more, and good. All right, so we're going to use our bar. So I'm going to switch mine to the other side just so I can see everything and see Jane. All right, so we've got our bar, and we take our body nice and long, connect your heels. I'm going to raise 1 heel at a time, lift and lower. So in my first position, Pilates stance, it's 1 up, down, other up, down. Up, up. 4, 3, 2, that's releve. We go up, up. So now it's 2 heels, and I'm going to my beats, kind of fast. Little cardio coming up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay up. Then 1, straighten it up. 2. So I'm balancing that dinner plate on top of my head. I go down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. I go 8. Good. 7, 6, 5. Woo! 4, 3, 2. Now I'm going to go down, down, up. Down, down, pause. Down, down, pause. So I'm sliding down that imaginary wall, right? Back of my head, booty, staying in alignment. Down, down, stay down. I'm going to go up an inch, down an inch, up, down. Just a reminder today, this week, week 2 in our Planksgiving, we're on 45-second planks. You can do them standing, on your knees, off your knees. You will pick it. What works for you? Now I'm going to do pulses. Pulse, pulse. My heels are still connected. Now whether or not your heels are lifted, that's on you. If you want the heels up, great. If you want them down, put them down. Yeah, don't be miserable. Now whether you're on your toes or on your whole foot, you're still going to feel that burn in that quad. Yeah. Now, hold it still. My leg's going to come parallel, turn out, parallel, turn out, parallel, turn out. So when I'm turning out, it's like I'm resisting against a band. It's in, it's out. It's in. Tempo. In, out. Feel those outer thighs. Feels good. Quads aren't getting that break yet, though. Neither is your core. Out, close, open, close, knees apart, knees together. Give me 8 more here. I go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now take the legs to parallel. My heels are lifted. They don't have to be. My right leg is going to step back, step in. So that heel is staying in place, my left heel. Out, in, out, in. Can you feel anything? Maybe not. Tell me if you don't. Okay, we're going to take it to tempo. Go. And all 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep everything else still. Upper body is still. You've got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Settle into it. Other leg, left. So my right heel is still in that releve. It doesn't have to be. Your foot can be flat. Come on. And in. Out. Feel that navel pulling in. Shoulders are relaxed. Smiles on that face. I go 4. Even if you have to pretend you have a smile. Let's go tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you give me 8 more? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zip it up. Chuck that booty. Good. We're going to take it down an inch, up an inch. So now my knees are facing straight ahead and my heels are apart. Now, should your knees be buckling forward? No. Pulse it. We're going to go pulse, pulse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now I'm going to go pulse, pulse, hold. Pulse, pulse, hold. Boom, boom, hold. Boom, hold. So that hold, I'm just coming up that little tiny bit. Pulse, pulse, hold. Woo! I feel that burn, but don't you quit because you feel that burn. 8 more. Come on. 7. You can do this. Don't quit now because you only have 4 more reps. I go 4. Yes. 3, 2, and 1. And release. Walk it back. Soften your knees. Now, if this is too much on your back, you can come closer to whatever you're using as your bar and come onto your forearms, okay? So if this is too long of a lever, you're going to bend. Bend both knees. Take your right leg behind you. Keep your hips in a straight line. We're going to lift that leg up and down, up and down. Lift, lower, butt, belly. I'm exhaling on the up. Make sure you got room behind you, okay? We go 8, 7, 6, 5. You got it. You know there's only 4 left. What's next? Hold that leg up. Drive that knee in and out. Drive it in and out. I exhale when that knee comes in, in. Keep that core involved in this movement. Don't feel strain to your back. My standing leg is still soft. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold that leg back there. Flex your foot, bend the knee, and extend that leg. Bend, extend. So I'm keeping the upper leg, my quad still. And I'm just extending and flexing at the knee. You got it. 8, 7, 6. Love this. And I go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bend that knee forward and step close to your bar and take it to a deeper lunge. Here we go. Down, up. Woo! Down, up. After each series today, we'll do our plank work. Love it. Down, up, down. Now on the up, I'm going to kick that leg, and I soften my elbows. Kick, kick. I'm driving through that front leg. Squeeze that booty. You got it. So I'm starting to warm up the other side. So it's all ready. I go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. Here I am back into my straight arms, or maybe you're bent. Bend both knees. My left leg is going to reach behind me. Toes touch the floor. Hips in a straight line. Shoulders connected to your back. We lift and lower. 1. Squeeze that thumb. You got it. Don't feel strain to your lower back. 6, 7. We got 8 more to go here. So it's not a ton of reps. Make sure we're hitting those muscle groups. 4 more. I go 4, 3, 2. Hold this one up, knee in, knee out. I crunch, extend. You got it. Bam. Use your belly. Push straight out. In. Straight out. In. So I'm drawing my knee to my nose. 8, 7. There you go. 6, 5. I go 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg out there. Flex the heel. We're going to kick to our butt and extend. 2. Oh my goodness, my right glute is saying, what? Can you guys feel that? Why does my right glute feel that way? I mean, you know, it's holding me up, right? So I feel more work coming from there than I do my working leg. I'm moving my active leg, and I go for 4. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg forward. Take a step further back. We're going to do our lunges. Knee over that ankle. Here we go. Down. Stronger you today. It's so important. This lower body has to be strong. It's carrying you around all day. It's getting you up out of a chair, out of your car. We got to stay strong. We got this. 4 more, then I'm going to add kicking that leg. If that's not for you, you stay right like this. So here this looks like I kick. I lunge and kick. Inhale, exhale. Squeeze that booty. Try to keep your hips right under those shoulders in a straight line. Come on. I go 8, 7. Good. 6, 5. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Good. And release. Shake it out. Woo. Okay, we're going to go into our first set of planks. Now remember, anything I do on the floor can be done against a wall. And if you need to see what that is and what it looks like, I can show you. So I'm going to take it down to my mat. Thanks to Debbie, I got a timer now. Okay, so I'm going to start this quadruped position. I need to be able to see my toenails because I'm going to be lifting up, okay? I'm going to be lifting up. So what I want you to do here is squeeze into your armpits. Hover those knees off your mat. Now take your right foot back, followed by your left, and then bring those knees under your hips again. So it's always right leg leads out, right leg leads in. Out, out, in, out, out. Keep squeezing into those armpits. Out for 2, in for 2. Out, out. Now you can be on your forearms and just tapping your knees to the floor. You can be in a modified plank and just holding that. That's perfectly fine. Out, out, in. You only have 10 seconds left. Now if your booty's way up in the air, you're not going to be working that core very much. 4 seconds, just saying. You got it. Give me 1 more and release. Release those wrists and stretch back. Now the good news is the right leg is done. But you got another side to do. All right, so we're going to be leading left in, left out. Got it? Okay, so let me reset. Remember, you can be in a modified plank the whole time and just hold this, right? Or you could be holding this. So plan accordingly what your body can do. Are we ready? So I start in that quadruped position. I get my knees up off my mat. I go back left, right, in, right, out, out. Now you can go faster, you can go slower. You're picking the pace. I'm just showing you what we're doing here. You got it. You're looking strong today. Those wrists shouldn't be screaming either. Get the weight off of the wrist. Put it into the belly. Yes. I can't wait for next week. We'll be at 1 minute planks. I probably shouldn't tell you that. No one's going to come to class. All right, come on. Challenge yourself today. 10 seconds. Out, out, in. You only have 5 seconds left. Get that booty a little lower, and then bring it all the way in and stretch back. Release those wrists. Woo! Okay, To come back up, I'm going to go into a little down dog. I'm going to walk my feet to my hands, and I'm going to bring myself all the way up. Okay, now you're going to face me. We're going to do some plies, some side kicks, all kinds of fun stuff. Make sure you grab your drink if you need it. Not sure what happened with the music, but hey, it's one of those days, right? Yeah, okay. All right, so I got my hand closest to my bar, on my bar. I'm in a wide position here. Yep, I'm gonna come down and sweep up. Inhale to exhale. Good. Lift, lower, lift. Now look straight ahead so your neck is in line with your spine. Good. Now, when I bring my arm up, my outside leg is gonna come in. Inhale, inner thighs. Out and up to the side. Inhale, exhale. You got it. Make sure both knees are bending. Otherwise, it comes into a lunge. Balance that dinner plate on top of that head. Now, hold here. I'm going to take my knee, lift it, reach. 2 and 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7. Give me 8 more here. Side oblique, hip, glutes. My standing leg is working to support me there. Give me 4 more here, and I go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Come back out. Lean into here so I got my forearm on. Hand goes behind the head. I'm going to bring this knee in and then reach it long. Elbow comes down. Press out and open. Come bending, open. I bend and press. Inhale, exhale. You're squeezing your seat. Down, open, in, out. Don't forget to breathe. Squeeze that seat. Drive the elbow towards that bar. Bring it back open. And I go for 4 and 3 and 2. Hold this leg here. Give me little pulses. 1. Feel everything here working. Squeeze your booty. Get some support from that glute. And I have to be tilted to my side to give my leg parallel to the floor. Feel this working too. How are we doing? And we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Okay, so this is a wide plie. Arm is reaching to my bar. Toes are turned out, feet are wide, and I sweep down to my plie and up. So my legs are staying in place. My feet aren't stepping in yet. Balance that dinner plate on top of that head. My inner thighs are squeezing as I'm bringing my legs back up. Pretend like you got a big fit ball between those thighs and you're squeezing into that ball. Now, if you would like to, when we bring that arm up, the legs come together. And they come together by my inner thigh squeezing and my glutes. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Both knees bend. I push off that leg that's closest to my bar. Boom, and lift. Boom, and lift. 2 more. Now I hold this one in, elbow to knee. Stretch it long. Pull it in, stretch it long. Pull. Feel some resistance as you bring that knee towards that elbow. In and out, in and out, in and out, and squeeze. I'm exhaling when I'm crunching my elbow towards that thigh. Make sure you feel the length as you come out of that crunch. Boom, and boom. 4 more. I go 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lengthen that leg out, hand behind the head. So I'm going to come in. My elbow is going to point down towards my mat. I push off and press out. I come down, push out. Inhale to exhale. Boom, and out. Bend and press. Bend and open. Bend and open. You got it. Come into a little ball, open it up. Into the ball, open it up. Elbow comes around, elbow opens up. I go 4, woo, 3, good. You got one more. Hold this leg up there. Now I'm slanted to the side. I'm going to pulse my leg up, up. Squeeze that booty. You got it. Both legs are straight. I go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back in. Face your bar. Grab your ball. Okay, ball between the thighs. So I need you to press air out of that ball before you even start. So when I do have you squeeze it, you feel it more. So my feet are in parallel. I'm going to raise up onto my toes. I'm going to tuck my tail just slightly. So I get everything into alignment here. I'm going to slide down that imaginary wall. Hold it right here. So everything should be straight up and down. Pelvis is neutral in between the hips. I'm going to squeeze that ball in and out. In. Now there's more than just my legs working here when I squeeze that ball. I'm squeezing my belly every time I squeeze that ball. And my glutes are firing as well. So it's inner thighs, butt, and belly. Bam. I never fully release that ball. Good. I'm going to do 8 more here. I'm going to change the rhythm of the squeezes. 6. If this is not cool for your toes, ankles, put your heels down, right? You don't have to have your heels lifted. Okay, hold that ball tight. Now we're going to go squeeze, squeeze, hold. Squeeze, squeeze, hold. Squeeze, squeeze, hold. If you want to work the quads a little more, you can come down a little deeper. Boom, boom. Like pull that navel in and up. Shoulders are relaxed. Bam, bam, hold. Those abdominals are not getting a break on this one. Neither are the glutes or the inner thighs. Boom, boom, ha. Shh, shh, hold. Bah, bah, hold. This looks good. Maybe lower a little bit more. Bend those knees a little more. It's up to you. And I squeeze, squeeze, hold. Squeeze, squeeze. You got 8 more to go. Here's 8. Good. And 7. And 6. Yes. And 5. Here's 4. And 3. Give me 2 more of that rhythm. Squeeze, squeeze, hold. Squeeze, squeeze. Now keep the ball tight. Go up an inch and down an inch. But keep that ball tight. Working that center line. Up and down. Up and down. When you need a break, you take one, but you keep moving, okay? Move around the room, but don't just stop on me. Come on. I go 8. Keep that ball tight. 7, 6, 5. One more. Here's 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Heels down and stand tall. Grab that ball, and let's place it behind the left leg. Okay, so I'm going to stand nice and tall on this first set. I'm not going to take my leg back very far. I'm going to go back a little bit and stay slightly behind that thigh. So I'm not coming all the way into that thigh. Makes sense? Out. We don't want to press out so far that you're arching your back. Keep that ball tight. You're working through the back of the leg as well. Good. So it's hip flexion. Hamstring is firing. Glutes, and of course, if we're moving, that core has to always be in place. I go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now I'm going to go into a curtsy, somewhat of a curtsy, and into an attitude. So I'm going to bring this foot behind and then sweep it open. I come behind and sweep, behind and sweep. Down. So it's like I'm doing a single leg squat here on my standing leg, on my right leg. In my left, outer thigh, outer hip, glute, oblique are working here. You got it. Drive through that right heel. I go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Soften your standing leg and give me little pulses here. Yep. Little pulses. Make sure that core is engaged. If something doesn't feel good, go back to the exercise you did before this. It felt okay. And I go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold it up. I'm going to tilt my body away from that leg slightly. I'm going to take that knee back and forward. I'm going to try to keep my upper inner thigh cleaning off a shelf. Shelves don't go downhill. So we're going to try to have that shelf in a nice straight line. It's okay if you lose your ball, just means your hamstring said, sorry. And I go for 8. Come on. 7. Watch those shoulders. Don't put tension up there. Don't feel it in the upper body. Feel it down here in the core. And 3. Yes. And 2. And 1. And bring it back. Shake it out. Let's do a little stretch. Take that left leg forward, straighten it, foot is flexed. I'm going to sit my booty back and chest comes forward. So feel a little stretch in the back of that left leg. Okay, moving on. Other leg. So put that ball behind the right leg. And you don't have to use a ball. Don't have to use anything at all. Okay, so I'm going to go back, but return staying behind that thigh. Nice and tall. Squeeze that booty. Pull the belly in. I'm nice and tall in my spine. My upper body should be relaxed. You got it. Press it out. My standing leg is straight. So I'm pushing through the floor, going even taller. Try not to weight down this hip. So keep everything lifted up, okay? Pay attention. Notice how your body feels. Hamstring got tired. That's okay. Go out. And 7, 6, 5. 4 more. You got this. Remember what was next? Curtsy attitude. So I'm going to come down behind that leg and sweep it open. Bend that left knee and then straighten it. Cross behind, knee out to the side. I inhale, exhale. Good. You choose how much you're bending your left leg. But do me a favor, don't take that right hip with you. These hips should not move with you. 8, lift. 7, 6, that's fine. 5, and here's 4, good. 3, 2, now hold this one out there, little pulses. I'm going to soften my standing leg. My knees turned out. Yep. Do what you can. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3. Now I'm going to tip slightly away from that leg, allowing my knee to be parallel to the floor. I'm going to take it behind and forward. So I'm dusting that shelf with my inner thigh. Behind, forward, behind, out. I exhale on the forward. That's my belly's pulling in. Looking good. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4 more. You got this. Don't quit now. 3. Hang on, ball. Don't drop yet. And 1. And release. Shake it out. Shake it out. How'd we do? Okay. One more thing with the ball before we go into our plank series again. So I'm going to put this ball on the floor. Now, my balls that I have, they don't have a ton of air in them, right? So I can easily do this. But all I did was I went to a releve. My heels are up on my ball. Yep. And we're just going to go down and up. Down, squeeze those inner thighs. Balance that plate on top of your head. Down and up. Down and up. Out and in. Watch that booty. It should be going way out there. Everything's pulling into that center. And down. And down. Now I'm going to go pulse, 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 lift. Just 7 more. That's it on the ball. 6, 2, 3. Zip it up. 5, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. Hit that ceiling with the crown of that head. And 2, I think so. Hold this one down. I'm just going to pulse it again here. Pulse it again. Pulse, pulse. Get that burn in those quads, hams, glutes before we put that burn back into that belly with our planks. Let me go 16, 14. Yes, we got this. You know, I always lose count, but I think we've got 8. 8, 7, 1. You guys will finally figure out someone's got to count for me. 3, 2, 1, zip it up, and step off your ball. Okay, grab a quick drink. Let's go. Then we're going to go into our planks. Can't wait, can't wait. Okay, so my next plank is going to be a forearm plank. And you know this one, it's rock the boat, taking it side to side. You don't have to do that. You can do it for a little bit and just go to a regular plank. Remember, standing against the wall, right? Same thing, you can do a plank here. Squeeze your obliques. So see, anything can be done on the floor, off the floor, okay? Speech over, come down to your mat. Enjoy my speeches, it gives you a little bit of a break. Right? Okay. Make this doable. Make this okay for your body. So I'm going to start at my forearms. Legs are long. I'm going to take my right hip towards my mat, center, left, center. Now I'm pushing off that mat. Inhale, exhale. You can try modification with your knees on the mat, right? Just take it side to side. Just watch your knees. Keep that neck nice and long. You should not be collapsing your upper arm. So I always want to have this 90-degree angle in my arms. My shoulders should not be taking the brunt of this. Guess what? You have 10 seconds left. I almost said 5. I've been lying. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it back. Woo! How'd it go? Did you feel that? Oh, that's okay, but it's doable and you're moving. Good. Okay, another forearm plank. Stop, reset. Ready? Come back on. Let's go. Let's go. Now this one here, I'm going to take my shoulders forward and then back in line. Just an inch forward, back in line. So these are rocking planks. Keep your tail tucked. If you don't feel that lower abdominal engaged, you may be sticking out your booty instead of tucking it in. Stay strong. Don't hold your breath. You got it. Yes, you're almost there. Don't forget, you can breathe. You should breathe, but you can add the exhale, inhale, or just natural breathing. You got 5 seconds. And release. Woo! Stretch it back. That was really fun. Just go with that. Just go with that. Okay, come on back up. So I'd like to use this as an opportunity to work some more. So I go to that down dog, I walk my feet in, and I round myself up. Okay, let's grab onto our weights. Okay, so you only have one more set of planks to go before class is over. All right, so we're gonna grab these weights. Yay. All right, make sure you got room. I'm gonna go into a Pilates V. And my palms are right here. Palms are up. 90-degree angle here. Good. I'm going to releve, push it out, come in. Push it out, come in. Zip up those inner thighs. That's it. I'm going to inhale to exhale. Now remember, you don't have to ever lift your heels. Just like I say, you don't have to ever lift your head off the mat. Make sure you're using this armpit muscle to control those arms coming out. Don't feel it here, feel it here. I go for 8. Good. 7, 6, and 5. Here's 4, and 3, and 2, and then go into a wide plie or second position. I want you to hold these arms like a T. Where am I holding them up from? Those armpit muscles. Slide them across your chest. Bring them up. Bring them down to a T. And we're going to pulse 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come across, lift up, come across, and here. 4, 3, 2, position 1. And forward, up, forward, and 1, 2, 3. Zip it up, in, out. 1, 2, 3, and boom. Across, up, across. Hold, and 1, 2, 3. Woo! Across, up, center, open. Am I making you think too much? Nah, this is an easy one. There was more to it. I cut it out. 1, 2, because you're working so hard already. In, up. There's no flinging. My rib cage should not be flaring out when I bring those arms up. So right here, don't arch. Stay tight. And 1, 2, 3. One more time. Across. Lift. Across. Good. 1, 2. Keep the knees bent. We're going to just go out and down. Keep those knees bent. I'm pouring coffee with my hands. Yep. Nice and controlled. Bam. And bam. And bam. We go 8 more here. Hello, shoulders. And 7. Come on. 6. 5. Here's 4. And 3. And 2. Hold it here. Flip the palms. I'm going to step in. Take it out. So my one leg is going to continue. So it's one that's farthest away from my chair. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now step in with the other leg. Now my leg goes towards my bar. Zip it in. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Keep your legs wide. And then bring the arms down. Come down. Bend. Press. Bend. Down. Bend. Shoulder press. Bend. Inhale to exhale. You got this. Down. Bicep, shoulders. Down and lift. Good. 8 and lift. And 7. I started to pick up my pace a little bit. 6. 5. Here's 4. And 3. And 2. Hold those knees, hold these arms. Palms forward, press up. Press up. Come down a little deeper, tuck the tail, pull that belly button in. No leaning. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, release the weights off to the side. Now, if you're using a chair, I'm going to flip this around. So the seating part of my chair is facing my mat. Okay? So obviously if you're using a couch or a countertop, you're not doing that. Okay. You want to move here? Move over. I know, it's hard to get away from that sun. I love the sun. Okay. So we're going to start with our feet on our bar. And we're going to do some bridges here. Now, anything I do with my feet on a prop can be done off the prop, okay? So, and if you have a lighter chair, be very careful. Mine's kind of heavier, okay? If you are a person who, when they do a bridge, they're pushing out versus down, I would keep my feet on the floor. All right, so pick your poison. My legs are 1 fist width apart. I'm going to lift up for 2 counts and then come down for 2. So I'm just lifting up, I'm not articulating, and coming back down. Don't cramp your feet in the process or your hamstrings. Make those glutes fire. Inhale, exhale. My shoulders push down as I lift up. Arms are flat, hands are flat. Fingertips reaching long. I inhale, pull that belly in, exhale down. 4 more. Don't cramp the back of that leg. Squeeze the butt. 2 more. I come up, I come down, and 1 more. I come up, and I come down. Now I'm going to lengthen my legs onto that chair or the couch, okay? You can do the same bridge you just did. We're just lengthening our legs here. So I'm going to lift up and then come down. And I lift up. Find what feels good to be pressing into that chair. Make sure you're squeezing your seat. Up. Now I'm going to give you additional things to try. You don't have to do any of them. And you can always have your feet on the floor. I'm going to hold this up. I'm going to lift my right leg, put it back on the chair, lower down. I'm going to lift up, Left leg, chair, lower down. Zip up, up, down, and down. And again, if you don't have the right part of your foot or leg on that chair, it may not feel good. Up, lift, center. Last one, up, kick, lower, and release. Hug those knees in. Woo! And then feet go together, knees are bent. I'm going to slowly slide my feet. Now, depending on what kind of chair you have, I don't have a bar going across my bottom. You may need to push yours further out. Arms come up. I'm going to draw my chin to my chest. I'm going to hold right here. Bring a right knee in. Lower my head back down. Nod the chin to your chest. Bring it up, hold. Left knee comes in. Press out. So I'm not using any prop. Eyes to belly. Pull that knee in. Take it out and return. Hold. Draw it in. Press it out and return. Now this time I'm going to come up, draw both knees in, press back to my floor and lower. Chin to chest. Lower back heavy. Draw it long. Bring it back in. Lift up. Inhale to exhale. Crunch up. Hold that crunch. Knees in. Legs long. Good. Last one. Hold those knees in. Take your hands behind your head. Legs are parallel. I'm going to press my legs over my bar and then come back in. Keep your head lifted. Eyes to belly. My hands are here to support my neck. If this is not working for you, put your head down, but you're going to have to shoot your legs a little higher. Got it? And 4 more. I'm going to add on to this. 3 and 2. Hold it out. The leg closest to me, bend it, twist to it. Press that leg back out. Other leg, twist to it. Press it out. You can also rest your feet on your chair and draw a knee in versus keeping the legs off. Right. And twist. Are you breathing? You gotta breathe. Come on. 4, each side. And your legs are either off the chair or resting on the chair. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Breathe. And release. Feet down, arms like a goalpost, palms up. Float your knees and let them go to one side. Nice. Bring them up, other side. Woo. Good. Okay. I'm going to rock myself up. Watch where your chair is. Okay, so I'm going to do another plank series. It's the last one of the class. I'm going to use my ball. And I'm going to put my ball underneath my right leg, my right foot. I'm going to slide my knee towards my elbow. And just that right leg is going to do that. So if you're using the ball, or not the ball, it would look like just tap your right toe in and take it back out. So you can either just tap and not use the ball, or you take that ball and I slide it, and I like to go to the outside of my elbow. Okay, so it's either ball or no ball. You can be on your forearms and you can just do a modified plank. Do what works for you for 45 seconds, okay? If your lower back starts to hurt, I call that resetting your planks. Just get out of your plank, right? Just hold and then come up whenever you're ready again. Make sure you keep your back safe. All right, we ready? Get that ball or no ball. Get yourself into your plank. And here we go. I slide it in and out. You're choosing how fast you go. I like to exhale when that knee is coming forward. Watch the wrist. The wrist can get cranky. So maybe roll up your mat and have the wrist a little higher, the palm of your hand a little higher. You are halfway there. Now resetting would be maybe putting your left knee down and maybe continue with that leg going in and out. And then take it back up when you're good to go. Okay, we have 10 seconds here. Looking strong today, looking strong. Making a difference. 5 seconds. 3, 2, release. Okay, circle those wrists. Do a child's pose if you want and stretch those wrists out. Okay, you still friends? Thank you, Lauren. Lauren's my only friend. That's okay, as long as I got one, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Are you ready? So ball or no ball, give me your plank, and go out, stretch long. Exhale, inhale out, and in and out. Remember, you don't have to move the leg at all. Yep. Hide those shoulder blades. Don't start to collapse in those shoulders. Thank goodness this is our last one. 15 seconds of planks, week 2. Let's go. 10 seconds. Feel my love for you. Feel my love. 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Circle those wrists. You did awesome. Okay, onto our butts again. Woohoo! Okay, so take that ball, put it underneath your feet. Now, if you don't have a bar going across your chair, you can have your feet going through your bar. If not, move back. Yeah, some of you guys had that little bar going across. Take your hands behind your thighs, legs together. I'm going to press that ball out and in, out. So modification, I've got my hands behind my thighs. Maybe you don't want to move your feet at all, and you just come back a little bit and up, right? So you don't have to move your legs. You can put the ball behind you to support. Next level, take the arms long. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now, I'm going to add on to this. As I roll out, one arm is going to twist. I come back to center, then my other arm. Nothing else goes with me. I'm twisting out, coming back together. I go 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab onto your ankles, roll those legs out. Nicely done. Head is heavy, we're stretching. Yay. Now keep the ball with your feet, bend your knees, bring it back in, grab onto your ball, place it to the middle of your back, lean back on it, lift your hips, put them back down. And I just want to do a stretch. Now, if you suffer from vertigo or you have any eye pressure issues, don't have your head go all the way back. But get a little stretch. You can come back parallel. But if you're able, I'm going to drop all the way down. I'm going to even let my arms go out and my head touch the floor. And this is just opening up the front of your body, flexing the spine, or extending the spine. Words. Hands behind the head, nod the chin to your chest. Here's where I'd be flexing my spine. Take your hands behind your thighs and bring it on up. Take that ball, lay back, lift up your hips, put the ball underneath your seat. And I want you to lengthen your left leg real straight and then bend the right knee. And if you can, grab onto that right shin with your right hand and if you can't even use 2 hands, great, it's even better. But a lot of people lose their balance on that ball. If you can get 2 hands on this shin and pull and just lengthen that other leg, a hip flexor says thank you. And then put that foot down and switch. The other leg comes out. The other knee comes in. Reach that right leg super long. Yes. Good. And then let's bend both knees, feet on the mat. Bridge up. Hold that bridge. If you've got room, put those arms behind you. Inhale for me. And on the exhale, just take your time and lower each bone of that vertebrae onto the mat. Take your time. The lower back is where it might get a little bit more tough to articulate. Good. And then hug everything in. Let's rock ourselves up. You're going to face me. I'm going to do a little butterfly stretch. So pull those heels towards you. Grab onto your ankles, elbows against the knees. I'm going to push those knees further out. I hope you had fun today working out with me. I love having you here with me. Grab onto those toes, pull that head forward. Yes. And take your right leg straight out. You don't need anything with you. Turn to that leg. I'm going to slide my hands down. 2 hands should be together, so I shouldn't have one on my thigh and one on my ankle. Yeah. And then come on to that forearm, opposite as a straight leg. Bend that knee. Give me a little quad stretch. Press your foot gently into that hand. Yes. And then that leg that you're holding on to, bring it around, but keep it bent and straight in the opposite leg. And slide those hands down. Keep them together. Use your breath. Inhale and exhale. Neck should be relaxed. Head is heavy. Yes. And then bring that opposite arm. Forearm comes to the mat. Bend this leg as the quadricep stretch. Push the foot into that hand. Feels good. Yes. Good. And then to get up, come into a quadruped position. Yay. Pike up your seat like your little down dog. And this time, instead of your feet walking in, I want you to walk your hands to your feet. From here, soften your knees and start to pull yourself up. Once you're getting taller, straighten your legs. Give me a nice big inhale up and an exhale down. And you made it. Okay, nice job today. Looking good.